Vinny's organised a meeting with a man who was there at the time. His name is Buvan Puneta.
And is this the place where the story features? Mr. Puneta was waiting for the ferry to come across the river. There were 3 other people, his friend and this young Nepali couple. And he said the boy in shallow water, knee-deep water, he just disappeared too quickly even to scream, to shout. I mean, what alerted them was the fact that the girl screamed. They just disappeared under the water, and it's calm water. It's not the fast bit of the pool, and he didn't see a fish or anything at all. There was just a disturbance, and the boy went, and it happened right here where I'm looking now. I mean, it's very hard to believe, but he saw it with his own eyes.
Perhaps what Mr. Puneta saw has a less mysterious cause. Could it actually be just a consequence of the turbulent Kali River? Maybe Dill died as a result of being sucked down by the huge forces generated by whirlpools.
New fishing rod?
To find out, I use a depth sounder to determine the topography of the river and the pools. I'm looking for sudden deep holes, evidence of whirlpool activity, a place where undercurrents might drag a swimmer underwater.
I'm going to put up the sensitivity here, I'm going to crank it up.
By 20 feet, look, I'm touching the rock. 20 foot, right there.
There is deep water close to the bank.
Look at that crack there. Do you know what I can do? I can shove this pole in that crack. So literally I'll just move it 6 inches sideways and we got 23 foot.
In fact, near the rocky outcrop, the water is as deep as 28 feet. These areas of deep water are created as the water is forced around a bend. The same force creates a series of shifting whirlpools.
It is a very powerful river, and there are places literally where, yes, you can be in knee-deep water, you take one step and you're in 30 foot or whatever, and I think, you take a mouthful of water, you go under, that's it, you don't come up.
Yet these places are away from the area where Dil Bahadur disappeared.
What's interesting, though, is that a lot of these stories are not from the rougher bits of the river. They are from the quiet places, normally in the pools where there's a ferry and you've just got gently shelving water, and they disappear. Now that doesn't quite fit with the idea of it's always the water.
Mr. Puneta remains doubtful that Dil's disappearance was simply drowning. The next incident certainly wasn't. It's only a mile or so downstream where the next case occurred. Dharmagat is another ferry crossing point. The 10-year-old boy was definitely grabbed by something. Those were his final words, heard by people on the riverbank. But by the time anyone had come to help, he'd vanished. No one saw a thing. What an unimaginable tragedy. Whatever grabbed him must have been extremely powerful to have dragged the boy underwater so quickly. The next case is even scarier. This time the victim was not a small defenseless boy, but an adult buffalo.
The buffalo went into the shallow water over there. As it was drinking water, something dragged it in. We saw something struggling with the buffalo. Then it disappeared into the deeper water.
Kesar Singh witnessed his father's fully grown buffalo being dragged to its death from the side of the river, only 40 inches deep.
It was larger than the buffalo.
Buffalo in this region can weigh between 500 and 800 pounds and reach over 6 foot in length. What animal is capable of dragging an 800-pound domestic buffalo to its death? There is one obvious suspect: Is the monster I'm looking for a giant crocodile?